going. So, good morning, folks. Obviously, we have the lovely Lisa here today. I'm teaching exactly how not to do it. And we're going to do some leg work, core work, strengthening work. Just go with the flow today. So, take a nice deep breath in, lift up, and breathe it out. And again, lift it up, and breathe it out. We have one more here. And breathe it out. Start with your roll down. So tuck that chin in, pull the belly button in. Try not to push your bottom out behind you. Just roll all the way down to the floor. And then all the way back up, one by one with those vertebrae. And then over to your right. And over to your left. Place your hands onto your bottom and arch back. And off you go in your own time. Shut your eyes now to really feel what's happening with each bone, each muscle as we move it to its new range. Hopefully a longer range by the end of the warm-up. Squeeze. And a couple more here. Nice deep bend back. We've got one last one, so make it a good one. Try to reach all the way down to the floor. Don't let that bottom go out behind you. Curl up all the way to the top. Over to your right and to your left. Place your hands onto your bum and arch back. Cool. Should be a little bit looser now. Bring your feet together now. So it's starting to test our stability. Place your hands at heart center. Now feel your toes across the floor. Spread them. Soften your knees. Squeeze your thighs back. Squeeze your bottom under. Pull the belly button in. Shoulder blades are down your back and shoulders are relaxed. Head is nice and tall. Rotate to your right. Take it right and to the left. And just keep moving with those movements, rotating right and left. So we're looking here for mobilizing the middle of your back and your upper back. So whether you've been lying on your sun lounger in the garden or riding your bike out, this back will probably have been quite stationary in your upper back. Stay with your right now. So how far can you go round? Follow with your gaze, but make sure those hips stay still. A couple more here. And hold it on the last one. Stick the bottom out. Lift that right elbow up towards the ceiling. Follow with your gaze. You're starting to engage your core now as your stability is being tested and your feet are still spreading across the floor. Pull the belly button in and we've got two more here. Hold it on this last one. Place that left elbow onto the outside of the right knee. Lift up and back. All the way back. Reach up high, push it all the way back. Every time you push back, go a little bit further. Use that left hand to push it back as far as you can. Hold it on this last one. Reach up really far. Now bend that left knee and reach to the outside of the right ankle. Use that left hand to push against and to take your hand back a bit further. Look up to that hand if you can. Straighten the right leg. Lean forward a little bit more. Take your chest towards that leg. Push back a bit further. Release that right hand behind, left forward, all the way round to the other side. Reach up tall with the right, reach down low with the left. and back to heart center. Let's reassess our posture. So spread those toes, soften the knees, squeeze the bottom, push the thighs back. Belly button pulls in, shoulder blades down your back. Pull up tall out of the top of your head. Rotate left. And you're really pushing back a little bit further each time, getting maximum rotation on that upper back. Just 2 more here. And hold it in the center. Stick the bottom out. Lift that left elbow up. All the way up as high as you can go. Two more. And hold it on this one. Place the right hand outside of that left thigh and lift up and back. Push high as you can, each time taking that hand back a little bit further. Use that right arm to push against. 2 more. Hold it up there, bend the right leg. Straighten that left, reach to the outside of that left ankle. Push, using that right hand to push that left arm back a bit further. How far can you go back? Straighten that left leg a bit more, bend the right. How far can you go forward? Take the left arm behind, right hand follows, all the way around to the other side. Reach up tall, left hand up, right down. Come back to heart center. Swing those arms. Big circle now, and again, forward, back and a big circle. 2 more, and a big circle. 1 more, and circle. Good. Take your feet to hip distance apart. So we're going to warm up the legs a little bit here. Spread those toes. Now when you're doing your squats, I'm just going to turn sideways. Your knees aren't going to go beyond your toes, it's your bottom that's going down. And you're looking to sit down, so you're looking for the angle of your knees and your hips to be about at 90 degrees. So spread those toes. From here, pull the belly button in, sit down, and come up. Now when you come up, I want you to really engage the glutes and push forward. And forward. Go again. Pull the belly button in and really push those hips forward as you come down. Making sure you're still sticking that bottom out and pushing forward. Good. We've got 4 more here. 4. Keep going down as low as you can. 3. On 2. And 1 more here. Hold it down. Pulse for 3, 2, and squeeze it up. Go again. Pulse for 3, 2, and squeeze it up. And again. 3, 2, squeeze it up. Again. 3, 2, squeeze it up. 2 more. 3, 2, squeeze it up. 1 more. 3, 2, squeeze it up. 7 pulses. On 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. Push again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 15. Here we go. On 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't go anywhere. Hold it. Hold. Lift your right foot off. Hold it there. Make sure those knees don't waver out or in. Hold it there. Pull. Bounce. Small bounces. So it's all going through your left glute, left thigh. Pull that tummy in. Reach it forward. Hold it. Replace. Left heel up. Hold it there. Through the right glute. Squeeze it. Good. Don't let those knees deviate. Pull the tummy in. Don't let the bottom come up. Can we do both? Here we go. And pulse. Pull, pull, squeeze, squeeze. We've got 4 more counts. 3 more counts. 2 and release. Shake it off. Well done. Okay, I'm going to go sideways now. You may not want to come off your mat if it's slightly thick. And you're going to do into your runner's squat. Runners lunge. Just put my teeth in, that's good. Right, so you're going to step back, big step with the right, come down into a lunge, so that right knee is going to go all the way down. Now I either come up and just touch your toe here, or you come up, bring the knee up, so you're starting to balance. Now when you go down, I want you to reach forward. The more you reach forward, the more you're going to engage this left glute. We're going to do 10 on each side. So I need you to count. I'm going to talk. You do your 10. Are we ready? Choose whichever's right for you, but really work that left glute. Ready? Back you go. Reach forward. Come up. So really engage that left glute. Think about the left bottom squeezing hard, but this left knee as you go down needs to stay stationary. So don't let it deviate in. If you want to just check, reach forward well between each one. How many are we on, Liz? Whoa, whoa. As she wobbles her way through it. 4, left leg's working hard now. Well done. Okay, change to the other side when you're ready. So big lunge back. See which is your weaker side. I know my right side is my weaker one in terms of my balance, so I really need to work on that. So really engage that right glute now. Think about the right glute switching on. And release off. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, work into the backs of the legs now. So we're balanced again. So stand on the left leg first. Your right leg goes behind you. You're reaching down either with both hands or just one hand, whichever side makes you work harder. So you can do same side, same leg. Reaching down. Leg comes up behind. Try not to touch the toe as you come back. So balance. 10 on each. Same thing. Off you go. Whoop. The slower you do this, the better it is for you. So work at your own pace. What are we on, Liz? 5. I don't know about you lot, but that works. The backs of the legs. Ready to change to the other side. So think about your big toe really pushing in as you do this. Think about that right glute engaging and you're decreasing the strength with your hamstring. As you come down, whoa, you're working it really hard. So it's lengthening as you go down, which is the best way to work a hamstring. Where we are? Where are we? 8. Oh, we done? One more. Oh, one more. Sorry, I cheated. And when you're done, just give yourselves a little shake. Okay, so we've worked back to the legs. We've worked into our bum. We're going to work calf. So I want you to stand on your right leg. You can have your hands out like this if you wish, and I want you to do heel raise. So it's basically up onto your toes and back down. We're aiming for 15 minimum. I'd like the runners out there to get to 30. So off you go. Starting to feel it a bit now. Oh, I'm on 19, I think. Oh, one more for me. Don't know about you, but that works the feet. So we have one more on the other side. So 15 on the other side minimum. 30 if you're a runner. Off we go. When you're done, just have a little rest, shake your legs out. And when you're doing it, you don't want to be using your arms to get you up there. Ideally, arms are just there to balance. And if you can do it without the arms, even better, because you're then working on your stability as well. So really important exercises. Both of those are really good warm-ups prior to a run if you're a runner. So take those on board. Right, let's do some lovely frog squats. So legs are wide. You're bending down. Claire and Adi, I know you love these. So your bottom's coming under. Have your hands at heart center if you can. The more you get your bottom under, the more mobility you're going to get into those hips. So let's push the bottom down and lift it up. Push it down and lift it up. And again, push and lift up. And it's really important to have hip mobility. It helps with your back, it helps with your knees, really important for runners. And I know this is not the easiest things for runners to do. Let's pulse for 3, 2, 1, lift it up. Pulse again for 3, 2, 1, lift it up. And again, 3, 2, 1, lift it up. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, lift it up. 1 more. 3, 2, 7 pulses. Here we go. On 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you let them in, Alex, for me, please? Again, on 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're not coming in, these, I don't think. On 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
It doesn't show
2,
on mine, I'm afraid.
1 more, that's okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Place your hands down. Okay, just a little bit of a test for you here. Tuck those elbows into the inside of your legs. Can you take your weight forward? Now, on going forward, can you just lift your right foot off the floor and back down? Can you lift your left foot off the floor and back down? Can you lift both and balance? Don't fall forward and break your nose. So only lift up as high as you can and just balance. Okay, just trying that, see how you get on. Come back up, and up you come. Hopefully we didn't get any people falling on their heads there. Just shake it off, come down onto the floor. Well done, folks. So legs should be nice and warm now. Let's get the core worked and get warmed up. So hands are forward, pull the belly button in, round the arms, and lower down. And back up. And again, so really pull that belly button in, curl that back and go down as low as you can. Now start to bring those arms in. So as you lower down, your arms come up. And go up as far as you can, but make sure you're not compromising your back. If you need a little pillow between you and your mat, place that little pillow there just to give you some support. Two more here. And one more. Hold it up there. Take both hands over to your right. And back up. Take both hands over to your left. And back up. And come forward. Go again. Lower down. Lift those arms up as high as is comfortable. Hold it there. Both over to your right. All the way over. Working into your obliques and to the left. Stay here. Go right again. And go left. And come up. Go again, lower down, lift those arms up, pull that belly button in, squeeze your pelvic floor, over right, over left, over right again, and over left. We've got one more here if you can, over right, and over left. And up. Okay, we're going to go for 4. Come with us if you can. You choose which is right for you. Lower and down. Take those arms up. Lift up. Over right. Over left. Over right. And left. And right. And left. One more, we got this. Over right. Woo-wee. And over left. And up. And curl forward. Relax off. Okay, you're going down to the floor. So you choose to either have your hands down by your side or up overhead. As you go to the floor, you can take your arms down or leave them up and then come forward. Obviously, if your arms are over your head, it's a longer lever will make you work harder. So you work at your own level. Let's go. Pull that tummy in, round the back. Take the arms up overhead if you're using the arms over. You're going all the way down. Don't lose that control on the last bit. All the way down to the floor. Now, as you come down with your arms overhead, think about your ribs now. So pull the rib cage down towards the pelvis. If your arms won't go all the way over without the without the rib cage flaring, leave it. You can take your arms down if you wish, or leave them up. Or you can hold on to your legs if you feel you need to come up using your arms. And up we go. So take those arms as forward as you need to, but try to keep them as far back as you can. The further they step back, the stronger your core will be. So off we go again. So just do this in your own time. Your arms are wherever you want them to be. They can be down by your side as long as you're controlling that descent. Keep those ribs from flaring out and come back up again. So this is your roll down, and it's your roll down, nobody else's. You choose what's right for you. I have to say, I don't know about you, Lise. You can't hear Lise, sadly. She's groaning all the time here, moaning and groaning. She isn't really. Anyway, I found this is so much better having done this twice a week for the length of time we've done it. So hopefully you guys out there are finding that you can control this much better than you could when we first started out on this lockdown online Yogalates classes. Oh, don't get me wrong, they still hurt. People say, you never look like you're struggling. Boy, do I struggle. I'm that proverbial, well, I'd like to say swan, but it's more of an ugly duckling that's panicking underneath and working hard underneath, but maybe looking okay on the top. I wouldn't say serene. I think that's beyond the description. But literally, these work me hard as much as they work you hard. So. But if it didn't work hard, we wouldn't be achieving what we're achieving. We've got 2 more to do. Lisa just asked why I'm not sweating. I don't think she can see. Her eyesight's always been bad. Oh, we've got 1 more, guys. We've got this. All the way down. And stay down here. Bring your feet up so they're just a bit closer to your bottom. Bring your feet together now. Spread your heels, then spread your toes. We're going to do a little bit of a dynamic glute work with a rotation of your shoulders. So you're going to curl your bottom up. As you curl your bottom up, you're going to reach over with your left arm over to your right side. Then come back and lower down. Same on the other side. Reach up, right arm over and back down. So it's a mobilizer for your upper back, your shoulders, and then your glutes are firing up. And just keep going. Reach up and over. The further your feet are away from the bottom, the harder work it is for your glutes. So you work at your own pace. If you want those feet a bit closer, to give you a little bit more room into those hips, that's absolutely fine. We've got 1 more on each side. And roll it down. Okay, hands down by your side. Let's just position those feet again. So bring them a little bit closer to start with. Feet together. Heels spread, toes spread. Hands stay down onto the floor to start with. Let's curl that tailbone up. Let's engage the glutes. Now think about the bum. Think about those muscles and don't engage the back of the leg if you can. So push those hips up towards the ceiling. Now pull the knees away from you. Feel that movement into your bum. Hold it there. We're going to pulse here for 30. Here we go. You count. Little small pulses, end of range. Try not to let those knees from meeting, but don't let them drop out to the side either. So be aware of your knees staying in alignment with your hips. You're engaging your glutes. Think about the glute. Visualize the muscle you're trying to work. It's not the back of your leg. It's also not the front here of your hip flexor. It's your bum, bum, bum. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. I've no idea where we are. Lisa's going to tell me. We've done 40? Really? Obviously I can chat. Okay. Now hold your hands and clasp them underneath your bottom. Now roll from one side to the other to get your shoulders underneath you. So your hands are directly underneath you. Gives you a little bit more movement, hips to floor. Place your hands now onto your bum or the back of your thighs. Squeeze those hips up, use your hands. Hold it here. Okay, I don't want you to drop those hips down. Keep your bum up, loosen your hands, take them away. Hold that bum up there. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take your hands back onto your bum. Lift your right leg off the floor, only a little bit if you want, or straighten it. And lower it down. Lift your left off the floor. Straighten it and lower down. Now you can stay with your hands here if you wish. You want to test your bottom a little bit more, release your hands back onto the floor. Continue with what we were doing. Right leg lifts. Squeeze that left glute hard. Squeeze the right glute hard. Left leg lifts. You're not letting that pelvis drop. Squeeze it hard. And again, squeeze it hard. And again. We've got 4 more, 2 on each side. You've got this. Keep squeezing that right glute now. Keep squeezing the left glute. So it's the contralateral side that you're squeezing. 1 more here if you can. Place your hands back onto your bum or the backs of your thighs. Push those hips up. Keep those knees from moving. Pull the belly button in. Push those knees away from you. And lower down. Curl that bottom under. Ooh, release that back. Hug the knees in. Side to side, round and round. Good. Loosen off that back. Well done. So glutes, tick. Okay, hands down by your side. Hug from behind your knees now and hug those knees in towards you. Hold them in there as close as you can. So you're going to release your hands, but these knees are going to stay as close to your chest as you can. So you've really got to engage your core to keep those knees in. So work into the abs, hug those knees, release the hands, take them out to the side. Don't let those knees go anywhere. Pull them in. Imagine your knees are trying to touch your nose. Now take your knees over to your right 1 inch. Back center. Take your knees over to the left 1 inch. Back center. To the right 2 inches. Back center. As you go towards the side, to the left 2 inches. Head towards your armpit with those knees. 3 inches to your right. Head towards your armpit. Don't let it go over. Pull up, pull up, pull up. And the center. And to your left. Keep those knees from moving. Don't let them fall out. Hold them in there. 4 inches to your right. Keep heading towards that armpit. And back up center. 4 inches to your left. Squeeze it up. Squeeze it. Squeeze. And up. We're going 6 inches. All the way 6 inches. You're nearly down towards the floor, but not quite. And back up. Right up towards your nose now. Pull them in. And 6 inches to your left. To that armpit. And up. We're going all the way now. So you're touching, but slowly, don't rush it. Head towards the armpit, take those knees towards the armpit, all the way down to the floor. When you get to the floor, touch but lift. Hold it. Pull up towards your arms. And squeeze it as we come back slowly to the center. Don't go very far. Hug in again. You're going left. Pull towards the armpit, all the way, slowly, 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 all the way down to the floor. Touch the floor, lift, hover, come up towards your armpit, pull, closer. Hold it there, don't let it go anywhere. Hug those knees in towards your nose as you head towards the centre, back up to 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, hug, release your hands. Whew. Good. Okay, we're going to do that one more time, but just right the way to the floor. So no inch by inch. Hug those knees in. Don't let them go anywhere as you release your hands out to crucifix. Roll over to your right, slowly, slowly. All the time heading towards that armpit, all the way down. Slowly, slowly, down to the floor. And up, hover. Pull up towards your armpit. And up slowly. All the way up. All the way up. And over to your left. Slowly, slowly. Don't rush this. Keep that core engaged all the time. Squeeze it. Down, touch to the floor. Up and hover. Pull up towards the armpit. And head towards your nose as you come back to 12 o'clock. Squeeze it. And relax. Hug your knees. Let your core relax. Good. Place your feet down to the floor. Okay, we're going to turn over now onto our plank and into some oblique planks as well. So roll over onto your tummy. Oh, no. Okay. So, in your plank, you choose which is right for you. So, elbows are underneath your shoulders, hands just flat onto the floor. You're either coming onto your knees, so you're literally bringing your tummy off the floor, engaging your glutes, pulling the belly button in and lowering down. Or, have you got a phone or watch? Or you're going to come onto your toes. Now, when you get up to this position, for those of you are on your toes, you can just do small rocks forward and back, or you can do one leg lifts off, or one goes to the side. You choose which is right for you. We're going to try for a minute and a half. We're going to do 30 seconds increments. So we'll tell you at 30 seconds. If you need to have a rest and join in again, absolutely fine. You do your own pace. Right, in your position, thinking about your core. Don't compromise your back. Don't let it drop down. Don't let the bottom come up. Ready? And tuck your toes under and lift up. So whichever one you're doing, your head and neck are in alignment with the body. You're squeezing your bottom now and you're clenching your pelvic floor and your belly button's pulling in. Now, if you want to take it up and move those legs, move the legs if you wish, or rock forwards and back. You choose which is right for you. So 30-second increment, you choose. If you need to stop, join in again when you can, or just stay down. Your workout, 30 seconds done. We're a third of the way through it. Is that right? I don't know, 45. Honestly, my math is atrocious. Whew. 45 seconds done. Keep squeezing. Clench those buttocks. £50 note between your bum cheeks. I can come and pick it out, or you can hang on in there. Whew. Minute gone. Well done. Keep going if you can. Rest if you need to though. Join in again when you can. Core temperature's going through the roof now. Whew. We're nearly there. 15 seconds to go. You've got this. Squeeze a bit harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew, well done. Come onto your sides. We're going to do the obliques. So come onto your sides, on your elbow on the side. Whew. Okay, So your shoulder is directly, so your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. The bottom leg can be bent or it can be straight, one foot on top of the other. You choose again what's right for you. So we're going to lift up 10 times and then we're going to drop the hip 10 times. That's right, I don't need counting on this one, you're fine. Okay, my assistant is causing me trouble. Okay, so we're going to lift up. So it's a sweep up and lower down. 10 on each side. Start, off you go. 10. You can count yourself. So you're really pushing those hips up, pulling the belly button in, and have a lovely stretch on the side as well. What number's that, Liz? Okay, hold it up here. Reach down for 10. And relax. Oh, okay. Whee! Other side. Exactly the same, 10 of each. So get your position. If you need that bottom leg bent under, just to give you a bit more support, use it or adjust accordingly. In your own time, ladies and gents, lift up for 10. When you've done your 10, reach under for 10. When you're done, relax off. Woo! Okay, come onto your tummies. We're doing a little bit of back work. So roll onto your tummies. Place your hands down and your head resting on your hands. I've obviously got to keep mine up for the mic. So from here, I want you to just relax your legs and your bottom. Pull the belly button in, relax the legs and bottom, and you're lifting up. It's only a small lift, so we're trying to engage those lower back muscles. So keep your head in alignment and lift up. Pull the belly button in, keep it away from the floor. Try not to use your glutes. So now I want you to really relax those glutes. If you feel you're working them, just relax. Go a little bit lower, you don't have to go high. I want you to wake these back muscles up. So again, this is a really good exercise if you suffer with bad back. Strengthening up the back without using the glutes. Just a couple more here. And relax it off. Now tighten the glutes. So clench those bottom muscles. Pull the belly button away from the floor. Get your pelvis in neutral. Head resting onto your hands and lift up. So now you should be able to lift up a little higher as you engage those glutes. Squeezing up. Now you can keep your hands here with your head resting on your hands, or you can take your hands overhead to make a longer lever. This is going to work your back a little bit more, so be careful if you struggle with the back. Pull that belly button in, squeeze the glutes, just lifting up and down. We've got 4 more here. And relax it down. Shake your bottom out. And relax that back. Okay, let's come over onto your back. And we've just got a last little bit of tummy work before we turn to the lovely Geraldine for that lovely relax. Okay, so we're going to take our feet down onto the floor. Your hands now are going to come to support the weight of your head with your elbows out wide. You're lifting your shoulders off the floor and back down. This is your basic curl up. This is what you can return to if you start to get fatigued. We've worked our tummy quite hard, so you may find that this fatigues a little bit earlier, so you work at your own level. Now stay with this, keep those elbows right out so you can't see them in your peripheral, or bring one leg into single tabletop and the other leg to join it to double tabletop. So you're lifting up still towards those knees. Keep those elbows wide. Now you can stay at this point, or you can take your arms and release them and reach towards your ankles. So as you come up, you reach up. So we're reaching forward towards those ankles. Now stay with this, whichever one you're doing, just the singles, or we're going to take this up and pulse for 3. So we pulse 3, 2, 1, and lower down. And again. Now if you feel your neck needs support, just go up with one hand and change sides. And again, squeeze up. Now again, you can stay with this, or you can take your legs up and reach up a bit higher. So you're reaching towards your ankles as you come up. So still pulsing if you can, or go back to your singles. Entirely up to you. One hand reaching if you need to support your head, or both hands. Now you can stay with this, or we can take it one stage further. You can cross your ankles. And now you lift your tailbone as you lift up and down. Reaching up still with your hands if you wish, or just leaving them down by your head. Again, you choose. But now we're working lower abs, middle abs, outside abs, inside abs, upside down abs. They're all working. Phew, we've got 2 more here. And relax off. Relax down. Take your hands down onto the floor. Those of you who weren't joining in, we're all going to do the reverse now. So either legs are up tall or they stay down high, stay down low. You're curling your knees towards your chest. Or if you're up high, you're curling your tailbone up towards the ceiling. It's a small squeeze. So I want you to lift up and down. Lift up and down. So you can stay with this, just lifting up and down, or you can add a rotation. So I want you to go up, rotate right, center, and back down. Go up, rotate left, center, and back down. So you choose which is right for you. So working here into your obliques, your lower abs, middle abs, upside down abs, inside out abs, whatever other abs. Whew. One more each. And relax it down. Hug those knees in towards you. Good. Finishing off, hands by the side of your elbow, sorry, hands by the side of your head, elbows out wide. We're doing the bicycle work. So feet down flat. You're going to bring left knee towards right shoulder. So it comes towards and you roll over onto that left shoulder and back down. And the same on the other side. Stay with this if you wish. If you want to take it up, we're going to stop the feet from dropping onto the floor and we're going to straighten the leg out. You need to do this slowly. So I don't want you to rush it. I want you to feel the movement as you do it. Your head is staying back, using the hands to support the weight of your head. Roll over and think of your shoulder reaching, not your elbow. Lengthen that leg out as low as you can towards the floor. So slowly rotate, working again into our obliques and our abs. Okay, 2 more slow. And I want you to do 20 or 30 fast. Feet flexed, off you go. You count. Straighten those legs out towards the floor as low as you can. Still shoulders. Don't let the elbows go. It's shoulder movement. Rotate from the shoulders. I'm relying on you, Lise. So, control the movement. Push those feet away. Reach it out. What's that? 30. Well done. And relax. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Lengthen out your body. Arms up, legs away. That's the hard work done. Well done, guys. Phew. Okay, get hold of your right leg. Pull that leg in, hold by the calf or the thigh. Pull the leg in towards you. Leg coming towards the chest. Now flex the foot. Feel the stretch all the way down the back of that leg. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring the leg towards you a bit more. And release off. Change to the other side. Straighten out the leg on the floor. Leg comes towards you. Pull it in, flex the foot. Feel the stretch all the way down the back of that leg. And release off. Roll over onto your tummies. Come up onto your hands and knees. Let's just stretch out your hip flexors. Which have worked hard today as well. Take that right foot forward. Push and squeeze that left glute. Take the left arm up and lift it over. Good stretch down the front of those left hip flexors. And release off. Change to the other side. Again, squeeze with the right glutes, hand comes up and forward. And release off. The last one we haven't got done is the glute stretch. So let's just lie back down. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Hands go between your left thigh. Hold that thigh, pull it towards you and use your right elbow to push the knee out to the side. Straighten the left leg if you wish to increase the stretch. Keep pushing that right knee out. and change sides. Hands either side of that right thigh. Use the elbow, push the knee out to the side, straighten that leg and pull towards you. And release off. Well done.